If you are in Nigeria or you live in Nigeria, you go don't know say our major problem in this country. Now that place where they say na the hope of the common man. And I'm happy that everybody is talking about it, including those within the cycle of the judiciary system. They are also talking about it, because me no come like say now those when are they in the field, now them they talk. Even those in the field are also talking about what is happening in the Nigerian judiciary system. Have you asked yourself, how are judges in the magistrate court, and the high court, and the court of appeal, up to the Supreme Court, how are they appointed? Elehewu the merit. What is the merit? How is the qualification? Who appoints who? How do they make it to that level in our judiciary system? How? I no want talk too much. I want carry a senior advocate of Nigeria. Una know Okutekpa. Now in your screen. This guy, he talk am boom. He no hide mouth. He talk am the way he be, so that everybody go understand that. Even you will not be lawyer, you go understand what this guy they talk. Say, Oga, you dey make sense. Make I not talk too much. I won't carry Onana go straight to who? Okutekpa. So that when I go here, what him guys talk on top this matter. But before then, I beg. Today na my birthday. If you want to call me, there is only one number to call me, and that number is on your screen. It's a very unique number. Show love. Make a carry Onana go direct to Okutekpa Jibrin, senior advocate of Nigeria. Make he explain this thing, give us how he take the bill. How are judges appointed in magistrate court, high court, court of appeal, and the Supreme Court? I give you Jibrin Okutekpa.
It appears to me that over the years, appointments to the bench seems to have left merit and began to go through a process of who know what and who knows who and where you come from rather than what you know. So we must look at that. That's one. Two, I think that when you are saying that no appeals should go to, appeals should stop at certain courts, I agree. But we also need to, when we are talking about those who want to be SAN, and there are requirements that you must produce cases coming from the Supreme Court. Now people with respect began to do something that want to get their matters to the Supreme Court, and in getting to the Supreme Court the docket is clogged. If you read some judgments of the Supreme Court, their lordships berate some lawyers who brings in appeals that are outrightly frivolous. Thirdly, I think time has come when we should start visiting sanctions on those who file downright frivolous processes in the court, and we have a way of knowing it. For instance, in other crime, when a matter has acquired such a notoriety that it has been decided over and over again, no legal practitioner is permitted to take the same points of law to the Supreme Court for adjudication. But in our crime, we go there even when we know it is not something that is new. Like my learned brother said, when we take points of law that are not recondite, you are not getting to the Supreme Court for tax the intellectual capacity. I mean, the reservoir of knowledge of their lordships to deliver justice. You just simply want to go there to make the numbers to be considered appointed to wear the rank of senior advocate of Nigeria. Okay. So we need to look at, in addition to what Mazi have said, those coming to the Supreme Court. Going to the Supreme Court should not be a promotion. Just for the promotion, like let the senior go. This senior going to the Supreme Court, what has been his jurisprudential contributions, either as a sitting high court or as a legal practitioner in private practice. After all, Professor Tyson Elias became Chief Justice of Nigeria. He was not from anywhere. Justice Puta, late Dr. Namani. Those were sound legal practitioner of great repute that performed wonders in the Supreme Court. And they are still here.
Right.
Their kinds are still in private practice, in academia, and some in the High Court and the Court of Appeal. Let's look for them.
You don't hear them, Abi? Very sound. He say the appointment to say he don't leave merit, he don't enter another thing. He don't enter who you know, how you take know the person, who you be. Now so the appointment be now. Say the race to become a judge, either in the magistrate court, high court, court of appeal, or Supreme Court. Say the race no be here. Everybody want enter there. Wanna they hear me? Because you go from magistrate now, high court. From high court to they go appoint to enter appeal court. From appeal court to you go down the appeal court for some time before you go enter Supreme Court. It's not about your exposure or how you take understand law. How you take understand the law of the land. Now this procedures you go follow. No wonder the other time our Chief Justice we see where he swear in son as a judge of the Federal High Court. I don't have any problem with that if the guy is qualified from his state, if he's qualified. But where me I get problem, I say if people they inside the state way high pass and way qualified pass and they carry and give them, he don't enter nepotism. Una dey hear me? So now so if you who you know, how you take know who you know. Some cases inside this country, not even suppose they enter appeal or even Supreme Court. They suppose end where they did. But because when I hear them now, say you go don't get some number of cases who you don't handle inside Supreme Court before you can be considered as senior advocate of Nigeria. Some lawyers go they push you. Carry you enter Supreme Court so that you go to read for them say they don't they enter Supreme Court small to collect senior advocate of Nigeria. How about becoming a judge of the Supreme Court? You go down the appeal, court of appeal. You go down there, adjudicate before you will be considered to move over there. Not considering your age, if you say their retirement age now at 70, they don't increase that to 70. So if you are able to attain that feat by 69, they will carry you go there 1 year, you go come out. They don't consider age. Normally, if you do this, you will consider people say, if this guy still have like 10 years in service, and he is sound, it no matter whether he don't handle countless number of cases inside court of appeal, he's supposed to enter there. They don't consider that one. I say you could all day there, don't they reach make as an issue gray hair go don't reach your hair before they go remember say you go enter Supreme Court, you go enter there, they don't retire you 2 years, 3 years. Now one is retiring very soon and they will remain 10 Supreme Court judges, 10 of them, whereas they're supposed to be like 21 maximum. Are there people that even if they never enter that appeal court, you understand, they never be conscious of the appeal court, maybe they are in the high court and they are sound, and in fact the whole process of selecting or bringing these people as be appointing all these judges is faulty. You go come from the president go appoint. When the president, is it in the judiciary system? Are they really dependent? Is the judiciary really dependent? Must everything revolve around the presidency? National Assembly is running around the executive. Judiciary is running around the executive. Okay, what is the independence there? These are people that are supposed to be checkmating each other. The three arms of government checkmating each other. And let's go and hear what the independence there.
Imagine a country where its citizens get to enjoy the road without this. Imagine a country where unprecedented fuel scarcity does not cause panic at the filling station. That is why Innocent Vehicles has embarked on manufacturing environmental-friendly gas-powered cars while still offering comfort, luxury, and doggedness for the African roads. Innocent Vehicles, the pride of African roads.
Oh, now they understand what me and they talk, Abi. You are not independent. So how are you supposed to be discharge your duties independently? And I really don't understand what is happening. But when I don't hear that from Okutekpa mouth, say, look, now the problem be this, and once we solve this problem like this, everything go there on them and they will go there all right. You understand? Make the race not be like a survivor of the fittest, who you know, follow the route where you know, follow who know to enter Supreme, make sure say your case enter Supreme Court before you can be considered as a senior advocate of Nigeria. Now why you go see say case where get to do with person thief goods, they go drag am, enter Supreme Court. The Supreme Court don't even come get level again. Look at this case where get to do with Imo State. I talked about yesterday. We get to do with who is supposed to be the legitimate governor of Imo State. They don't drag him for 4 years since 2019. They don't drag him. They say they will give judgment 31st of October. They don't move him now. Say that until after the election in Imo State that is coming up on the 11th of November before they will give that verdict on who actually won that election. Because the man that is sitting down there came from 4th to become the governor of that state. Person will take second, they disqualify him. Person will take third, they say, you know, come court, you know, come, you know, follow go court. So the court is not for that Christmas to give you what you not ask for. Then can give person will come forth because now him go court. You understand? Playing with people's mandates, those are the issues. Okutekpa break them well. Everybody make you understand them. This judiciary make them they independent. We have sound brains. You must not, and this sound brain that we will get to. With the politics where they play, they feel never even enter that appeal court because everything are politics. They feel never enter appeal court to be considered to be justices of the Supreme Court. Because you go no person now. If you don't call no person, they will leave you to retire from appeal court. You go there because you don't know anybody. You don't feel enter that Supreme Court. Now only who know. You understand? So it's not about the best brains. I beg I don't talk plenty. Okutekpa, thank you very much for telling us the truth. Fellow Nigerians, now don't hear them happy. I go see Ona later.